Hello everyone, and welcome to NXNEnglish, where we explore all things English learning. Today we're talking about something every student thinks about: how to study best. Think about your classroom. You see all kinds of students, right? Some are really quiet, maybe sitting by themselves, focused on their notebooks. Others are always chatting with friends, maybe working together on a project, laughing and sharing ideas. And that's what we're diving into today: studying alone versus studying with a group. Let's start by thinking about studying alone. Imagine you need to really focus, maybe on a tricky grammar rule in English, like prepositions, in, on, at. It can be a little confusing, right? When you study alone, it's like having your own quiet island of focus. No one to distract you, no loud noises, just you and your textbook. Think about a library. It's usually very quiet, right? That quiet space really helps you concentrate. When you study alone, you can choose your own quiet space, maybe your bedroom, or a corner in a cafe with headphones. This quiet time is fantastic for really understanding difficult things. You can read slowly, think deeply, and go at your own pace. Pace means how fast or slow you do something. If you find something hard, you can spend more time on it. If it's easy, you can move quickly. You are in control. For example, when I was learning English, and I needed to write an essay, I always preferred to be alone. Why? Because I needed to really think about my ideas and how to put them into English words. Being alone helped me organize my thoughts and write clearly. It was my time to be creative and express myself without any interruptions. Interruptions means when someone stops you from what you are doing. Okay, now let's switch gears and think about studying with a group. Imagine you are trying to practice speaking English. Studying alone is, well, it's just you talking to yourself. But with a group, it's totally different. It's like opening a window to lots of different ideas and voices. Think about a cafe. Sometimes you see groups of students working together, right? Maybe they are discussing a book, or practicing English conversations. When you study with a group, you can learn from each other. Someone in your group might understand something in a different way, and they can explain it to you. It's like having a team of helpers. You can ask questions, share your confusion, and hear different opinions. Opinions are what people think about something. For instance, when I was learning English, and I had to prepare for an English presentation, studying in a group was amazing. We practiced speaking together, gave each other feedback on pronunciation. Feedback means helpful comments, and we even brainstormed ideas to make our presentations better and more interesting. Learning together became more fun and less scary. Plus, when you study in a group, you can motivate each other. If you feel a little tired or not so motivated, your friends can encourage you to keep going. It's like having your own cheerleading squad. So, we've looked at studying alone and studying in groups. Both have great things about them, right? Studying alone is fantastic for focus, going at your own pace, and really understanding things deeply. Studying in groups is brilliant for sharing ideas, practicing speaking, getting different perspectives, and making learning more fun and motivating. So, which is better? Well, there's no single, best answer. It really depends on you, what you are learning, and what you need at that moment. Sometimes, you might need that quiet focus of studying alone. Other times, you might really benefit from the energy and collaboration of a study group. Collaboration means working together. For me, personally, I think a mix of both is the best. I like to study alone when I need to really concentrate on something new or difficult, like grammar rules or writing essays. But I also love to study in groups when I want to practice speaking, discuss ideas, or just make learning more enjoyable and social. My advice for you: try both ways. Experiment and see what works best for you in different situations. Maybe you prefer studying alone for reading and writing, but group study for speaking and listening practice. The most important thing is to find what helps you learn English effectively and enjoy the process. Learning should be an adventure, and you get to choose your own path. That's all for today's episode of NXN English. Thank you for joining me.